Welcome everybody to the second international workshop on time studies in childhood and youth. We will start now with the opening session. And for this, we have with us Margarida Castellano Sanz, who is General Director of Education, Innovation and Planning of the Department of Education, Culture and Sports from the Valencia Regional Government. We have also Albert Moncusí Ferré. This is the Dean of the Faculty of the Social Sciences of the University of Valencia. We have also Irene Verde, Secretary of the Faculty of Philosophy and Educational Science of also the University of Valencia. Francesc Hernàndez Dobón, also from the University of Valencia at the Institute of Educational Creativity and Innovation. And we have also Miguel Ángel García Calavia, who is head of the Department of Sociology and Social Anthropology of the University of Valencia. It is my pleasure to give the word to Margarida Castellano.
Hello, good morning. Can you hear me? Okay. Hello. So, good morning, and thank you very much for the invitation to the opening session of the second international workshop on time studies in childhood and youth. Thanks to the researchers of time studies from the Faculty of Social Sciences of the University of Valencia, and especially to Daniel Gabaldón, always willing to help with good and recent pieces of advice to the administration and the education system. I confess I am very much interested in all the topics you're going to deal with during this couple of days, since one of the many challenges we have to deal with from the education administration, and especially from my department, is the organization of time in schools. I would like to greet also my colleagues from La Direcció General d'Innovació Educativa i Ordenació, who are assisting to the workshop in order to learn, share knowledge, and apply it to future school time regulation. Since it is an opportunity to have you all here, I wanted to show you our actual situation and give you some data that might be interested for further discussion. So let me share a document. So I'm uploading it. Okay. It's a PDF. And here you are. Can you see it?
Not yet.
Okay, is it on screen? I cannot see it. And here it is. And now, okay? So, as you can see, nowadays in our education system, 48% of our schools are following a compacted schedule. That is, children come to school at 9 o'clock in the morning and can go home or either have lunch at school at 2 p.m. In the afternoon, well, afternoon for us, but evening for European standards, the schools offer extra activities from 3 to 5. Our aim from the education department is to offer free quality activities to all children, which in these 2 hours can be co-organized with town halls or local societies. On the other hand, as you can also see, almost 52% of our total schools are following a split schedule, which means curricular activity between 9 and 12:30 and 3 to 4:30, which can vary in half an hour. In this kind of schedule, extracurricular activities can be done from 12:30 to 1:30 mainly. Alacant, if we move on, Alacant, which is the southern region, is the region with the most quantity of schools following a compacted schedule. and Castelló, the northern region, supposes only 9% of the total amount, as you can see in the third one. It is also interesting one more thing. State schools are the ones demanding, in general, to follow a compacted journey, while chartered schools, which are part private, mixed funded, remain with split schedule. Well, here you are some more information depending on the region, the kind of school, and the kind of schedule. I can send you the presentation as well if it doesn't remain here in the blackboard, and if it's useful for you and you can help us with conclusions. It is noticeable the fact that during this COVID year, many schools try to change the schedule from split to compacted, by means of arguing that it is more safe to remain at school as less time as possible. Evidence has shown, on the other hand, that there are no more cases of COVID infection in split schedule than in compacted one, and therefore the administration decided to postpone the option to change school schedule, at least one more year, when the situation may show the reality with no fake news and misinformation, and therefore students, families and teachers can decide whether which schedule is the one that suits them best. What is interesting is the level of satisfaction, here you are, of families with school times. Almost 89% of families are satisfied or very much satisfied with the actual school schedule of their children, whatever this one might be, split or compacted. This level of satisfaction is based on the communication with the school, the management, the participation in the education system, the good ambience at school, or the opportunity to enjoy family quality time. So I'd like to stop this sharing. Okay. And Daniel, can you help me stopping sharing the screen, please?
I will try. And I have
Okay.
come out. Yeah.
So yeah, and I'll finish since there's more people who wants to participate as well. To sum up, I believe we have a huge challenge in front of us to adapt school times to the 21st century needs, and to do it by respecting always children, youth and families. So this is the reason why a workshop like this one, and having you all here showing your researches, it is very, very important. So thank you very much for this very interesting Congress, and we work together. Thank you. We cannot hear you, Daniel.
Sorry. Thank you. I was saying thank you very much for coming to share this morning with us, and also for the data what you have brought as an input to start the conference, which I think is going to give a lot of also hints on what further direction should go also in our analysis. I pass now the word to Albert Moncusí, if he's with us. I'm not sure.
Hello, good morning all. Hello.
Hello.
Thank you. Thank you for waiting me because it's a little bit late. It was supposed we begin at 9:50, but we have some problems with the cold weather. It's not a cold country here, but a little bit, and we have some problems in our with our classes, and I had some work. So thank you very much, and let me say something only a little words. Good morning all, and thank you for the organization of this workshop, especially to Dani Gabaldón and Sandra Viola and the colleagues from our faculty who are engaged in this. And let me say that we are engaged in knowledge for improvement and of society in different levels. Time is a critical question for future, mainly for children, and we are also an educational institution time is for us is also a critical question. I have to say that in the present situation, one of the most difficult things for us is to understand how time is changing through the application of technologies, technologies for education in our work every day, and this is a difficult. We have to offer an answer to the situation, and it's one of the most difficult things today. How organize time, how understand time, how can we work every day in this context, in this new situation, and maybe in future we have to learn a lot of things, and I think probably this workshop can help for that. And actually, I have to say actually that it's important also because I see we have some students, PhD students there, and thank you for offering this window. I think it's one of the best things now is that you can organize that, and we can share spaces like this one, because we have the way to do it. So thank you very much, and I hope you will have a very good workshop, and we enjoy a lot with that. And I hope in future people will be able to improve their lives in education and other spaces because of your work. Thank you very much. Thank you all.
Thank you very much, Albert, for your words and for your kind hosting us also in the faculty and helping us with this seminar. I would like to pass the word now to Irene Verde from the Faculty of Philosophy and Educational Sciences.
Bon dia, buenos dias, good morning, everyone. I'm here today as part of the Dean team of the Philosophy and Educational Science Faculty of the University of Valencia. On behalf of the Dean, Rosa Maria Bo, I express my gratitude to this invitation to take part in the opening of the second international workshop, Times Studies in Childhood and Youth, and which addresses issues related to the degrees that are taught in our center, pedagogy, philosophy, and social education. We have been living for 9 months a situation not comparable to other experiences like before. The COVID pandemic has made us reinvent ourselves in all spheres of life to keep moving forward. At university level, too. Since March, we have had to continue teaching classes online. We have continued investigating by meeting in the distance, using the system of video conferences as right now. And we are even attending international conferences of workshops like this one. Having people connected from some different places instead of leaving home, taking flights and book hotels. It's amazing and at the same time cheaper and possible. We are addressing many situations right now that in the past we would not have imagined. Of course, technology is promoting the talents that lies ahead. Therefore, I want to congratulate the colleagues who have organized this workshop for the time invested, so that today and tomorrow we can be meetings, learning experiences, exchange ideas, and further into discussion. Thank you, Daniel Gabaldón, for your work. I say your name because you are the person who contact us, collaborate with you. In fact, you are part of our teaching staff, and you are part of us. Also congratulate for having managed to link people from different countries, different areas of expertise in a subject in which we have something to say from institutions of higher education in different countries. I have seen the program of the workshop, and we all work to promote education of children and youth as a tool of social change. That's really important. My hope is that in these 2 days there will be points of union, even in diversity, that allow us to continue advancing from dialogue. I do not want to take more time in my intervention since I'm not the main character today. Just wish it will be an active workshop, and it will be a third edition and many more to come. Have a nice 2 days of work and also try to look for sharing time beside the presentations. Keep working together from a diverse and international perspective. I think it's the good thing from these meetings. Aún no nos permite este tipo de congresos internacionales online es el disfrute, ¿no?, de los tiempos de pausas para intercambiar café y reflexiones con las colegas y los colegas. Quizá ya como reto para todos habrá que ir pensando en cómo hacemos posible esos tiempos y espacios desde la no presencialidad. Agradecer a los miembros una vez más del comité organizador los desvelos para que hoy podamos estar todos aquí. Todos sabemos lo que supone esta incertidumbre de estaremos conectados o no estaremos y todo funcionará. Sin duda hay alguien detrás que es el técnico que siempre hace que esto sea posible. Así pues, doy por inaugurado el segundo taller internacional que lleva por título Time Studies in Childhood and Youth. Gracias y buen trabajo.
Muchísimas gracias, Irene, por tus palabras. Thank you very much for your welcoming. And let me pass the word to Francesc Hernàndez.
Buen día. Good morning to all, and many thanks to Professor Gabaldón for the invitation to the inauguration of the workshop. Welcome to the University of Valencia. Guten Morgen an alle und vielen Dank an Professor Gabaldón für die Einladung zur Einweihung nun der Workshop. Willkommen an der Universität von Valencia. Bonjour à tous et merci à Professor Gabaldón pour l'invitation à l'inauguration de l'atelier. Bienvenue à l'Université de Valence. Buongiorno a tutti e mille grazie al Professor Gabaldón per l'invito all'inaugurazione del workshop. Benvenuto all'Università di Valencia. Well, time is as important as it is indefinable. As Saint Augustine said, if I don't think about time, I know what it is. But when I think about it, I don't know what is. In any case, in sociology, we know well that, as Marx explained, time is linked to the dynamics of domination and emancipation. This is why the theme of this seminar is so important. The Institute of Creativity and Educational Innovation, the only one specialized in education at the University of Valencia, is at your disposal for research like this on study time so interesting as necessary. Danke vielmals, merci beaucoup, molte grazie. Thanks a lot. Good work. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Francesc.